Welcome back to the Klotche Center. It's Media Day 2016 edition. Scott Warris joined by Panthers head coach LaVall Jordan. And Coach, it's got to be exciting for you. You've been around this game a long time, certainly. But it's Media Day, which means that exhibition game's around the corner, which means the regular season is right around the corner. And you've got to be pretty pumped, especially this year.
Yeah, Scott, there's an excitement always. Beginning of the season, players get excited, coaches get excited. You put in a lot of time, a lot of thought into planning it, and you start to get to that point where the first outside opponent is coming up. And so there's a natural excitement all around campus and in the athletic department, in the coaches' offices, in the locker room.
A lot of new names, a lot of new faces on the floor for you this year. What kind of team do you want this to be ultimately in the end? What type of characteristics or traits will fans be seeing compete every night?
Yeah, first and foremost, for it to be a team. And one of the things we've enjoyed is I think we have an unselfish group. So playing unselfishly is something we talk about. Unity is one of our core values. So, just in practice and through the summer, I think we have a team that's unselfish. The ball moves. We haven't had to get on guys about the ball sticking or finding the next open guy. They naturally are those type of people. So that makes a world of difference. Being tough together, especially defensively, as best we can be. That we are covering our assignments, sticking to our principles, communicating and covering for one another as teammates. And so, I think fans can expect to see a team that plays hard, tries to play smart, and value the basketball and take our opportunities, whether they're early or whether we have to slow down and execute. So, we've talked about pushing tempo and trying to get easy ones early in terms of style of play. But a team that looks like they enjoy playing with each other.
One of the things that I've noticed in some of the opportunities I've had early on, obviously, with some of your guys, is the comments they have made when asked about the cohesion. It'd be natural to think it's going to take a while. I mean, these guys haven't played together for a long time. But all of them, at least the ones that I've spoken to so far, have talked about what has happened off the court with their bonding and that unity you talk about, and how they already are excited about how that will translate on the court. It's got to make you excited too.
Well, I think it's important. We dedicated time to it. Our staff, we got a great staff. Todd Towns, Omar Lowry, Wilbur Golo, Chinadu Nwachukwu, and Eric Schmidt, and our managers. And so we've had a couple, just kind of basketball family dinners and outings, and tried to, team. You gotta have talent, and you gotta have culture, and I think the culture that we like and enjoy is one that where everybody's rowing in the same direction. But that takes an investment. You gotta invest the time and get to know people. Relationships are important, and so getting guys to know each other, you have to spend time with. They have to spend time together, and we've got to spend time with them, and we've tried to make our best effort to do that. Now, we're on the court a lot, and so it gets a little bit more difficult maybe. But I think we do have the cohesion. Now, what we've talked to them about is having the cohesion but also being productive. We can't be a group of guys that just like being around each other and hanging out and not get things accomplished. And so there's that too. If we're really cohesive, we tell each other the truth and hold each other accountable.
Final question, Coach, and then we'll let you fly. This Horizon League, you played at Butler. This Horizon League. This conference. Your thoughts on how it shapes up this year? There's a lot of question marks, really, from top to bottom. A lot of unanswered questions right now. Could be very interesting and very fun.
Yeah, it's this league is always obviously I'm biased, but always been a great basketball league. Really good teams, really good programs to come through this league, whether they remain or not. And I think this year, maybe -1, the coaching in the league is going to be tremendous, and there's a lot of curiosity. 7 new coaches in the last 2 years. There's a lot of fresh faces in terms of players and coaches, and so I think it'll be a fun year for the league. Just a lot of freshness, a lot of newness. Everybody's curious about who's going to play which way, and when we match up within the league, every night I think will be competitive and be a grind. So our guys have no idea right now, but I think our non-conference schedule will get us prepared.
Coach, we're going to do this a lot over the next 6 months or so. Looking forward to it.
Thanks,
and best of skill. We'll do this again real soon.
Great to see you.
Don't forget, the Panthers begin the exhibition slate Saturday, November 5th here at the Klotche Center against Concordia, Wisconsin. We'll see you guys then.